I like to say that great trademarks are everywhere, and that's because they are. I pay attention to it more than most, I imagine, because I have a passion for it and because I'm always looking out for creative, smart, memorable brand names. So I want to share with you some recent ones that I came across, and maybe they'll help inspire you or jog something if you're trying to come up with a creative brand name and build a bold brand. Okay, I recently came across a beef jerky called Divine Bovine. That's a playful, rhyming term, and their logo also features a cow wearing like a tuxedo with a red bow tie and a halo over the head, as you can see. That's a bold, striking, memorable brand. But it doesn't have to be like a exciting consumer product like beef jerky to have a creative brand. I was doing some work in my house, renovating a bathroom recently, and I purchased from the home supply store USG Durarock brand cement board. Now, what's exciting about cement board? Well, from my perspective, let me tell you, on this cement board, which is going to go 100% inevitably under or behind drywall or flooring or plywood, nobody is going to see it once it's installed. But because they see it when it's in the store, it is creative that they actually label it on the drywall itself. And they have the double entendre slogan, gives you an edge. It gives you an edge as in like our supplies give you an edge over our competitor supplies because they're great quality. Also, when you're installing cement board, the edge is particularly important because you might be using it for a corner or, painting right up to the edge. So you need a solid edge. So this is a very, very smart play on words or double entendre that I enjoyed. You might have heard me talk before about the Washington Capitals. Take a look at their logo. It's got the white space, the negative space, at the bottom of the eagle is the U.S. Capitol building. It's really, really smart and well done. And they use the hashtag, as you see on this billboard photo that I took at a game, they use the slogan and hashtag all caps. It's brilliant, it's playful, it's got a double meaning, it means you're all in for the team, and it works terrifically on social media. My kids recently came home because they love to use chopsticks when they eat with something they found in this store called spork chops. This is great because if you know what a spork is, it's like a spoon and fork combined that you can use for camping or other things. So spork chops, of course, is a play on the word, the phrase pork chops, and on chopsticks. And you see the product here and the packaging, and I just thought that was a really witty, creative brand name for spork chops. I was recently visiting a good friend in Cleveland, Ohio, and I made him pull over the car and stop so that I could take a photo of the Locksmith beauty salon, hair salon. Well, I saw this Locksmith from across the way and I was like, oh wow, that's weird. What a generic brand name. How could they expect anyone to find them when they use the name Locksmith? Then upon closer inspection, I saw that it's a hair salon, and that's such a creative name because they're working with your hair, your locks, and it's their profession, their smith, their trade, and it makes you stop and think, just like it made me stop and think. That's what we call incongruous. And so locksmith might be generic and unprotectable if they were in the lock repair business, but in the hair business, it's a really creative, strong, protectable, suggestive name. Finally, I'm a big Bruce Springsteen fan, and I came across a charity race called Barn to Run that is a play on Born to Run, and Barn to Run is a race that brings people out to farms and to the countryside, and I think it raises money to support things related to farms and farming and barns. And so I thought that that was a really playful, again, memorable name for a charity race, Barn to Run. So I use these as examples. Great trademarks, bold brand names are around us every day. If you don't have one yet, what are you waiting for?